In today's world, parents give their children and young teens phones to binge watch social media content as a pacifier. To calm their children down, they are given degenerate, wasteful content that inherently ruins their attention span. This may seem irrelevant to you if you're an adult without children or you don't plan on having children anytime soon. However, this is our future, and this isn't just a countrywide problem. However, it's a worldwide problem. Today, I'll persuade you that if children continue their usage of social media, it will be detrimental to society. This speech will go through the privacy and online safety concerns social media has on children, the impact on mental health and emotional well-being that social media can have on children and young teens, the opportunity to education and online learning from social media, and the extreme effects on cognitive development from social media. The unsafe area of social media and security threats on social media is seriously overlooked by parents. Personal information is extremely easy to get access of by somebody you don't know by a simple phishing link. Because children's minds are still forming, as well as young teens, they can be gullible and click on a link that offers something they may value. According to the article, what happens if you click on a phishing link? If you click on a phishing link, the attacker will automatically receive some basic data, such as your device statistics, approximate location, and any other information that you may have voluntarily provided after clicking on the link. And to think that this is available to someone possibly dangerous that you have never met is extremely, extremely concerning. According to social media privacy, what are the risks? Data protection issues and privacy loopholes mean that for your children, they're likely sharing personal information without your knowledge. And this means that because the information given to social media that from your children and young teens, this is then sold from social medias to third-party services, which can face data breaches and can be another problem because another third-party service that you have never consented to giving your personal data to now has access to some of your personal information. Now that I've highlighted the risks of privacy and safety concerns for children and young teens on social media, I'll convince you that the impact on mental health and emotional well-being that social media provides is extremely negative. Social media is an escape to another world, which comes with more problems. According to Pew Research Center, 59% of U.S. teens have been cyberbullied or harassed online. This cyberbullying includes offensive name-calling, physical threats, receiving explicit content, and spreading false rumors. In addition to the cyberbullying by others, research shows that the more time people spend on Facebook and Instagram, the more they compare themselves socially, according to the conversation. This is because social media sets unrealistic standards physically and mentally because of the filters and photo and video editing that several people use to show a version that's better than themselves on social media, which children and teens look as something that they didn't edit. So social media is not only dangerous for children and young teens, but it's also taking an emotional toll on them. How else is their mind affected by social media? Well, social media is extremely detrimental to cognitive development, which is extremely important for children and young teens to develop early on in order to succeed academically and intellectually. According to the article, by the standard, social media platforms garner instant gratification, which can supply immediate fulfillment. This ultimately trains children's and young teens' brains um, to have extremely low attention spans, which lower academic performance and basic social skills that these children and young teens would normally develop in their ages. Um, Social media can't be used for good, right? Well, not exactly. I'll now explain how children and young teens can benefit from social media. Social media can also be used as a resource of education and learning. According to San Diego State University, teachers can use social media to organize group projects and communicate with students outside of class and share resources with each other. Working in groups can help strengthen children's social skills with others, as well as learn and share educational content with each other. And in addition to this, social media allows teachers to connect with students outside of school, which if they may have forgotten an announcement in class, they can do that online through social media. Despite social media being used as an educational resource, I've clearly convinced you that the detrimental effects on cognitive development that social media has on children and young teens, the impact on emotional well-being that it has on well-being are on children and young teens, and the safety concerns of social media heavily outweigh the educational benefits social media has to offer. So I urge you that whenever you become a parent, or if you already are a parent, to keep your children off of social media for as long as possible, or until you think they're genuinely mature enough to handle social media because of the negative effects that it offers. Instead of giving them this pacifier of wasteful and degenerate content of social media, try to bond with your children. I know it can be rough. I know it can be tiring, but please try to tough it out for the benefit it has on society.